What's up, everybody? I'm Grant Burton. Good evening. Welcome to my stream. Is it evening? What time does evening start? It's here at half 7 p.m. in the UK. I'd say that's evening. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's evening. So good evening, welcome to my stream. I'm playing some more Days Gone. This is my third time sitting down to play this. I'm currently getting the social media stuff sorted out so people can actually hop in and watch along. So just bear with me a little bit. I've also got some really big things to talk about. I'm sure if you're scrolling through Twitter right now, you're seeing all the stuff about HBO Max and cinemas and stuff like that. Right, all that's sorted then. So let's get on with Days Gone. Last time I played this, I played it for what? Maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours maybe? Something like that. I'm still pretty early in the game. So far I think it's okay. I'm not entirely sold on the story or the characters. And I think the mechanics are fine. I don't think there's anything like egregiously bad about it yet. But like I said, I am very early in the game. Right, and I'm having yet another one of my PS5 issues. In that the HDR keeps turning itself on and off, and it's getting to be a pain in the backside. Because the only solution is to pull out the HDMI cable and put it back in. I don't know why that keeps happening. It also happens with my soundbar. It's a real nagging issue. Right, let's get on with this. So yeah, I briefly mentioned it just before. HBO Max, the streaming service in America, has announced that all 21 of its films meant to be coming out next year, which includes the likes of The Matrix 4, Dune, and a bunch of other really big names and films. They're going to be going straight to the streaming service as well as in theatres at no extra cost. So obviously that's a huge thing for cinema goers and films in general, but here in the UK we don't have HBO Max, so it's a little frustrating. Instead, all HBO content goes to Sky. Where did that come from? And no doubt here in the UK, we're going to have to pay for each individual film. So, yeah, really frustrating. Of course, we could probably go to the cinema as well, if the cinemas are open at that point. Oh, I think I've made a mistake here. It's been a few days since I played this, and as you can see, I can barely remember how to do it. I'm an Odeon Limitless member, so if the cinemas are open next year, I can totally go and see all the HBO Max films, the Warner Brothers films. So it doesn't affect me too much as long as the theatres are open. But it would be cool if I could just, sit at home and watch it on my big screen TV with a soundbar and everything. So I've got to clear the ambush camp. But yeah, just to get back on the HBO stuff. We're talking like £16 to rent these movies, which is pretty much the same price of what the actual streaming service costs for a month. So in America, you can get the streaming service for the same price that we can get one of those movies, assuming they're just going to release some to rent here in the UK. It's annoying and frustrating.
How's it going?
It could also lead to the death of the cinema as we know it. Because cinemas are struggling right now because of COVID and all of that lot.
More ammo.
Oh, I did not see that guy there. But they actually announced that Wonder Woman 1984 would be getting this treatment, in that it's going to be released in cinemas where cinemas are open, as well as on HBO Max for a month. So this isn't going to be like a permanent release on HBO Max or whatever, it is just a timed release of 1 month. Which, is better than nothing. Personally, I think it's actually pretty exciting news. But being a UK citizen with the ability to go to the cinemas for basically free, because it's part of a subscription, it is frustrating that I might not be able to see these films without coughing up a fortune to rent them.
Who's out there?
So I'm learning that the stealth in this game is pretty basic.
I saw someone moving out there.
Come on, move. I like stealth games, but they do require patience. Is he coming here? I thought he saw me, but obviously not. I still got guys around here as well. Why can't I mark that guy? Oh well. Nope. Oh crap.
Men coming!
Well, stuff is out the window now. Oh no. Well, at least my guy can take a shot. Alright, how do I change weapons again? Great. Can they see me? Are they looking for me? Are they behind me? Oh yeah, he probably saw me. 2 headshots. One left.
Jesus, how many more are you pissed off?
I quite like my rifle. I don't really want an SAF as it's called here for some reason. It clearly looks like an AK-47, but alright. I'm not an expert on guns. Maybe it's not an AK. Right, what am I supposed to be doing now? Other than looting the place.
Okay.
I also watched Train to Busan Presents Peninsula. I've been waiting for that film for quite a while because I quite liked the first film, Train to Busan. It was okay. It's not anywhere near as good as the original Train to Busan. In fact, it feels like it's made by completely different people, even though it's not. I would say this one really amps up the action, and it's got like a pulpy element to it. I think it's much more of a fun film compared to the first one. The first film was like a fairly traditional, straightforward, grim zombie tale on a train. There were action scenes in there, but there was also a lot of emotion in there, particularly towards the end, without going into spoilers. This one, there were moments when it tried to match that, when it tried to get into the emotional elements, but it failed to get there, and I think the reason that is because the characters weren't that interesting in the sequel. The characters were fairly straightforward and generic, I feel like. Like, you had this military man who had regrets that he was trying to
generator, but it's been shot to hell.
basically get forgiveness for. There was also a lot of excessive CGI in this film, and a lot of it really wasn't very good. The CGI was often used in like car chase sequences, so clearly it was a limitation of their budget and of their capabilities. So
There we go.
yeah,
Drop it!
If you had bullets, I wouldn't be breathing now, would I?
Please, mister.
I don't shoot women if I have a choice. Do I have a choice?
I ain't got nothing. I got nowhere to go.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's see if they got an underground bunker around here.
the story of Peninsula felt like a combination of like Jurassic Park, the sequels to Jurassic Park that is, and what was the other one? Escape from New York. It felt like those combined in with a zombie movie with action beats. And I think there's actually some really interesting like story elements as a result of that combination. But it fails to actually replicate why those films were good, I would say. There's also some well shot elements in there, some really cool visuals, and some interesting ideas about like the society of South Korea in like a zombie apocalypse. I did like the film. I thought it was fun and enjoyable, but as a sequel to Train to Busan, it was disappointing because that film felt like it wasn't just another zombie movie. It felt like it was doing something different, whereas this one was kind of just another zombie movie. So yeah, I kind of recommend it if you're a fan of the first one, but just know that you're in for a different kind of experience. Oh, I love that.
Here we go. That's it.
Right, so I'm still actually meant to be searching around here for an underground bunker. Okay. Is it in here, maybe?
Here it is.
Or is it just a bunker in general that... Oh, right, yeah. If you're a subscriber to my YouTube channel, you'll be wondering what exactly is coming up in the next few weeks. Well, I've just started to plan out some of my end of year content. I'm doing something a little different this time. I'm not just going to come out and say, hey, this is the best film of the year, this is the best TV show of the year. I'm going to do something a little different. I don't want to give too much away, but it's going to be much more of a show, let's say. I just hope I've got time to do all the editing that goes into it. Because that's the problem with doing the YouTube channels. I have all these great ideas, I think, but I don't always have the time to execute them to the extent that I would like. But yeah, I've got some really cool end of year stuff that I'm planning.
A map. Looks like they marked it up good. Got some papers, some crafting. Yep.
Newly discovered and craftable recipes are shown in the survival wheel.
Deke, you there? It's probably nothing. Sounded like bike engines, riding somewhere on the mountain.
I just finished clearing the radio tower for Copeland. I'm gonna climb the tower, see if I can see anything.
Can I climb? Oh, there you go. Gonna climb that. Even though there's clearly some sort of storm on the way.
You okay? You don't sound like yourself.
It's nothing. You know, I just let this drifter get the drop on me. Lucky for me, she was out of ammo.
You let her go, didn't you?
Okay. Yes, I let her go.
One of these days, Deke, that code of yours is gonna get you killed.
Yeah, well, something's gonna do it, right? Does it matter what? Deacon out.
I hope they sometime explain why he's so angry all the time. Is it just that he's got anger issues? Hopefully they actually touch upon that.
Someone's on the mountain. I see smoke from their campfire.
Son of a bitch. I knew I heard something. All right, I'm gonna head out there.
No, God damn it, Boozer. Gotta get your arm healed up so we can ride the hell out of here. I'll take care of you.
It's just I'm going a little stir crazy.
Just try to stay awake in case they head your way. Deacon out.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, Jesus. I gotta get in shape.
I also finished watching The Queen's Gambit this week, the limited series on Netflix, all about someone who is an orphan, who learns how to play chess and ends up being like the best in the world at it, basically. That description probably doesn't make it sound like the sexiest of shows, but it's really, really good. I really recommend it. It's set in the 60s. It deals with all the politics and expectations of being a woman in a sport of that type, if you want to consider it a sport, I suppose you would. But the 60s are kind of just the setting. It's not like about the 60s necessarily. It's kind of just a sports drama, but the sport happens to be chess. I think it does a really good job of making chess far more interesting and exciting than you might imagine. To the point where some of the chess exchanges, even though I don't really know what's going on half the time,
St. John to Copeland's camp.
they're
The radio tower's locked down.
quite tense.
Restore your radio level.
Copy that. You may not see the value of St. John, but bringing the free world is the only thing keeping us from turning into savages.
Keeping us from turning into savages. About 9 square miles. Try going 100 for 3 days. There's no such thing as a start on page.
I'm God about that.
The chess matches actually reminded me.
You awake? I'm heading to that camp you spotted north of the mountain.
Might be an ambush camp.
Find out when I get there. Take it out.
The way the chess matches are portrayed, it reminded me a lot of.
Bruce, man. Right. They set up along the railroad tracks.
Oh well, that didn't work well, did it? They reminded me of the poker scenes in Casino Royale, the James Bond movie. In that there's sometimes more about the people and their psychology rather than the actual game that they're playing. There's lots of drama in there. It deals with her psychology, how she's perhaps got some sort of addiction issues and alcoholic or crap. I was not expecting bear traps. But it's well shot, gorgeous visuals, really good cinematography. Yeah, I thoroughly recommend The Queen's Gambit. It's not a series that on paper sounds great, but it actually really is. Oh, crap. Oh, man.
Booze man, you awake? I'm heading to that camp you spotted north of the mountain.
I heard gunshots. Might be an ambush camp.
Find out when I get there. Take it out. Booze man, right. They set up along the railroad tracks.
Kill every one of the sons of bitches.
That was kind of the plan. Deacon out.
Right. Let's see if I can do this more stealthily this time. They all gathered in the middle of the camp there, almost triggered that tripwire. Oh, no, there are quite a few of them. Oh, crap. Well, that worked out alright. Oh. That should be everyone marked now, according to that. Let's stick to this route. The last news story I want to talk about today is... Oh. How did that trigger absolutely everyone? Or did it? No, it did. The last news story is that Elliot Page has came out as trans. Good for them. Fully support what they're doing. The representation. I think it's super cool as well that Netflix has gone in and altered all of the credits that Elliot Page is in to acknowledge their new name and identity. Oh crap. Arrows seems to shoot really slowly. I also can't pick it up again afterwards, it doesn't seem. Go on, you can go in there and cause some trouble if you want. Oh crap.
Boozman, you awake? I'm heading to that camp you spotted north of the mountain.
I heard gunshots.
And I'm shouting it out so everyone can hear me coming.
Find out when I get there. Deacon out! Boozman, you're right. They set up along the railroad tracks.
Kill every one of the sons of bitches.
That was kind of the plan. Deacon out.
No one here. This is just a normal bush. think I'm missing 2 people. Oh, there's one. And there's the other. I don't really have the weapons to go in all action mode on these people.
What's that?
Oh, I see it.
Come on.
Well, that didn't work. Once more. Oh. I hate these bear traps already. They don't know I'm here, do they? No.
This'll do.
See if I can sneak up on this last guy.
Another better day.
Freeze! No.
That's it. Boozer, stuck. Squatter camp. They won't be doing any more killing on O'Leary Mountain.
Good. Deke, I should have been there to help.
Just rest up, Booze, man. Rest up. I'll be right back as soon as you're on board. You got that?
Yeah, I hear you. Sure.
So this is the map. This is the first time I've actually looked at the map. That would cover quite a bit of it, actually. Assuming it fills up the full, like, black and white shading of it. What's that? So that's where I was before I came here. That must be... yeah, that's my safe house. Okay.
Good now?
Yeah. I'm gonna ride up to the cemetery and see if I can find the stash.
Sorry. What was that?
Rest up, Boozer. We're heading north as soon as you can ride. Yeah. I'm gonna ride up to the cemetery and see if I can find the stash.
Sorry. What was that?
Rest up, Boozer. We're heading north as soon as you can ride.
Just have that conversation. Oh, is that it? Okay.
Deke, you there? Did you say you were heading north?
Who's man? No.
Yeah, I know. I just...
3rd-degree burns.
So, take care of yourselves. Deke, it's a lot of time.
Take care of her. Just get some rest. Deacon out. Mass grave. Gotta get some rest to us. Don't ask me.
Deke. Sick and tired of drifters coming in my camp, killing folk like we were out in the shit.
What's going on?
A man come here, drugged by his eyes, shot the police out. And he just took off. And he said his eyes got tank. He was wearing some kind of motocross helmet, silver.
Okay, if I go now, I might be able to catch up.
I want him alive, Deke. Alive. You catch him and radio him. Fetch him, hang the bastard right from that land. It's time we start showing these drifters sons of bitches that we have law and order in this camp. No offense meant to yourselves.
Then take it. I'll find them.
What is going on now?
Gotta take a closer look.
I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
What's going on here? Back on track. Oh, Jesus, something went down. Wonder if the poor bastards had anything worth looking for. There you are.
Hey, Deke, you there? I was thinking about heading down to that logging camp. Clear out those notes. Let's see more freaks in here.
Boozer, no, we're gonna get you.
Taking a beating. Come on. Yeah, this would not a great weapon.
Boozer, no, you're gonna get yourself killed. You gotta wait till you're whole, brother. I'm over here anyway, so I'll take care of this, okay?
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Gonna need a few Molotovs. Deke, wait till tonight. A few freaks inside those nests.
Deke, you there? I got bored. Figured I'd see if I remembered how to make anything. Stop by when you can if you like it.
Boozer, thank you. Yeah, I'll stop by when I can. Deacon out. Or take my wild still light out. I'm more than willing to be a strong.
This is Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. Who remembers the skid rows of this great country? People living on the streets in boxes and tents because they couldn't afford the American dream. Some of those good people fought for this very country. Only to have the feds forget about it as soon as they were done with them. PTSD doesn't stand for post-traumatic stress disorder. It stands for put them soldiers down. Well, we're all homeless now. The feds have their welfare and handouts to survive. We showed how wrong they were. What we need now is a strong will, determination, trust in each other. Feds never been trusted. You want our trust? You got it. This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
That's great. That's great. Radio Free Oregon's on the air once again. Jesus, what have I done?
I thought I was in the middle of doing something, but it seems all of that talking has stopped me from being able to track it. Alright, where's my bike? I'm just gonna go. After playing this for what must almost be 3 hours now,
I gotta clear them out. I gotta make it safer to ride through here.
anyway, after playing this for nearly 3 hours now, I can safely say I don't think I like this game. Again, it's not doing anything egregiously bad or terrible, but I don't think there's a single aspect of it which I think is good or great either. I can't say that I'm having fun playing this game. So this might be the last time I stream it. Who knows? I think that's it over there. Can I climb over these? No. I'll climb over that.
What did you drown?
It's better than nothing.
Weeping Angel. This has got to be it. Now, where'd you hide the stash thing on? Always need this. Alright, where? Maybe in one of these. Got it. Nice, figure out who I'm gonna give this to.
Nope.
Boozer! Boozman, are you listening? You're not gonna believe this. I just saw a goddamn chopper!
Oh, crap.
Near a chopper! It just buzzed right over me. It acted like I wasn't even there.
All this time and a Fed chopper shows up out of nowhere?
I'm gonna chase him down and I'm gonna see what the hell they're doing.
Hey, D. Be careful. Don't get too close to us. You know what the hell they're doing. Don't do anything stupid.
Hell no, I'm not gonna do anything stupid.
Ah, come on. Oh. Right.
Hold on, they're slowing down. Looks like they're stopping.
Nero soldiers and researchers wear special armored hazmat suits and are immune to your attacks. So I just can't fight them at all.
If they see me, I'm dead.
That just seems way overpowered. what was that? Oh, no, I don't want that. A copy of the US Constitution.
Our unit is getting ready to pull out. Got word a few minutes ago. More equipment doomed out here is a waste of time. Hundreds of infected people are swarming up the highway out of Farewell. There's no stopping them. Checkpoints are all the way. We're pulling out. Okay, I'm coming.
Well, that didn't sound good. Grotto Caves, the Buried Caves. Historical marker found at the Grotto Caves in the Cascade Wilderness. Discovered in 1907. Oh, I'm not reading that crap. Alright. Oh, that's a better weapon.
Wasn't even my turn.
Oh, are they coming up here?
How are you doing? Field notes 007. After tracking a large group, estimated size 5 to 600, we have confirmed the subject's hibernation location at...
Hey, Doc, I see Site 23 on the rocks. That us?
No, it's O'Brien.
Got it.
Oh, shit, where was I? We have confirmed the subject's hibernation location at the High Desert Grotto, now designated Site 15. Trampling of grasses and plants at the entrance and the presence of footprints, see attached photos, indicate the site has been used for some time.
Some nice cozy in there.
According to the motion sensor planted by Lieutenant O'Brien, approximately 447 subjects have entered the cave this morning. Recommend sending a follow-up team sometime after 1900 hours to assess the cave's interior and further assess conditions. Note to Dr. Anderson. Your theory about the subjects devolving to a primitive state of nocturnal behavior is seeming more appealing all the time. End report.
Not going outside.
Did you hear me? Over 400 subjects, and these aren't just your regular one-on-one freaks. These are stage 3.
They're sleeping like babies. And I asked if you were going in. Didn't say I was.
These subjects are not sleeping. They're hibernating. Ever woken up a hibernating bear?
No.
Ever woken up a hibernating freak?
Yeah, actually. I was one of the survivors of the White King.
Jesus.
Someone tear my buddy apart like it was peas and banana. These suits protect you from a lot of shit. Not them.
Holy shit, Corporal. Jesus, I'm sorry.
That mission was too far from the start.
Which is why we are not going inside there.
Think if I seal up this cave, I don't know, knock down their population.
I don't know, Corporal. A lot of caves out here. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah, right. Like anyone who gives a damn.
So this is probably the most interesting the game has been so far. But I'm not sure if it's enough to make me want to keep playing or to progress through the story. residue bolts. Residue bolts cause enemies to turn on each other. Try using them to wreak some havoc.
Boozer, you there? Boozman, come back. Nero, soldier. Took Sarah. What do you mean? He had an ID badge. What was the name?
Brian, shut up about it. All the way out to Three-Finger Jack.
He's alive. He's alive.
What are you talking about? We were there. The whole camp was wiped out.
No, I know that, but I heard. I went into their LZ. And they.
Wait. You went into their LZs? What the?
Just listen. The radio. Talking about a man named O'Brien. Not Boozer. Not. Just. Hey, get some sleep. Get out.
Well, I'm afraid
This is Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. The start of this living hell is now our life. Came as a surprise to no one who was listening to me when shit went down. I was one of the few. Most who spoke out against the feds. Well, things didn't go so great for them. The cemeteries are filled with martyrs. Those who sought to call out the bullshit and the lies when they saw it. I know. Because they came after me. I started Radio Free Oregon in the last weeks before the feds fell. Broadcast from an unmarked van, moving from town to town. In the days before the wolves came choking cars and the bridges destroyed, trying in vain to stop the freaks. This is Mark Copeland for Radio Free Oregon. Don't believe the lies.
No, Cope, the cemeteries are filled with freakers, not martyrs. And you had to keep moving, because if anyone had found your unmarked van, they would have blown it to hell.
I'm afraid we're going to have to call it a day because I need to go see to my dog, make sure he gets his bone. So, thank you for watching if you've been watching, whether that be on Twitch or YouTube. You can follow me on Twitch, I'd really appreciate that. I'm going to be streaming a lot more in the future. Subscribe to me on YouTube if that's where you're watching. And why not give me a follow on Twitter and Instagram at @the_Grant Burton. Until next time, though, thanks for watching.